The world of action cameras is about to hit a massive breaking point, and if the latest leaks are anything to go by, the DJI Osmo Action 7 isn't just a minor update. It is a total declaration of war against every other camera manufacturer on the planet. For years, we have seen the same incremental changes, a little more resolution here, a slightly better battery there. But right now, as we move further into 2026, the whispers from the supply chain are painting a picture of a device that sounds more like a professional cinema rig than something you would strap to a helmet. Imagine standing on the edge of a mountain or diving deep into the ocean and having the power to capture 8K video with the dynamic range of a full-frame mirrorless camera, all while a hidden LiDAR sensor maps your environment in real time to ensure you never lose focus again. This is the promise of the DJI Osmo Action 7, and today we are peeling back the layers of every single leak, every confidential spec sheet, and every insider rumor to see if DJI is actually about to kill the GoPro Hero series once and for all. To understand why the Action 7 is such a massive deal, we have to look at the current state of the market, where the Osmo Action 6 has already established itself as the king of reliability and low-light performance, but the industry is moving faster than ever, and 4K is no longer the ceiling for premium content creators who want to future-proof their work for the next decade. The biggest headline coming out of the recent leaks is the move to a massive 1-inch sensor, which would be a monumental shift for a camera of this size, because as any photographer will tell you, sensor size is the single most important factor when it comes to image quality and low-light noise. For a long time, action cameras were held back by small sensors that struggled the moment the sun went down, but if DJI manages to fit a 1-inch stacked CMOS sensor into the rugged body of the Action 7, it changes the game entirely, because it means more light-gathering surface area, more natural depth of field, and a level of detail that makes every frame look like a high-budget movie. But the sensor is only half the story, because the processing power required to handle 8K video at high frame rates is immense, and rumors suggest that DJI has developed a new generation of their image processing chip specifically to handle the thermal demands of such high-resolution recording. When you think about 8K video, you aren't just thinking about more pixels, you're thinking about the ability to crop into your footage during post-production without losing an ounce of quality, which is a lifesaver for creators who need to deliver both vertical and horizontal content from the same clip. Now let's talk about the mystery of the LiDAR focus system, because this is where things get truly futuristic, as we have seen DJI implement LiDAR in their professional Ronin ecosystems to allow manual lenses to autofocus with surgical precision, and bringing that technology to an action camera would solve the one problem that has plagued creators for years, which is missed focus in high-speed situations. Imagine a camera that doesn't just look at an image to find a face, but actually sends out invisible laser pulses to measure the exact distance to the subject thousands of times per second, which would mean that whether you're mountain biking through a dense forest or recording a vlog in a crowded street, the Action 7 would stay locked onto you with a level of accuracy that traditional contrast-based autofocus simply cannot match. This isn't just a gimmick, it is a fundamental shift in how we capture action, because it removes the guesswork and allows the creator to focus entirely on the moment rather than worrying if the lens is hunting for focus while the most important shot of the day is happening. But what about the design and the ruggedness that we have come to expect from the Osmo line? Because a larger sensor and more advanced electronics usually mean more heat and more weight. Yet the leaks suggest that DJI is sticking to the modular and compact form factor that made the previous generation so popular. We are hearing reports of a new thermal management system that uses advanced heat pipes and a magnesium alloy chassis to dissipate heat more efficiently than ever before, which is critical, because nobody wants a camera that shuts down after 10 minutes of 8K recording in the summer sun. Furthermore, the waterproofing is expected to be pushed even further, with some insiders suggesting a native depth rating of up to 25 meters without a housing, which would put it at the very top of its class for divers and water sports enthusiasts who want a camera they can truly trust in the harshest environments. The screens are also getting a massive upgrade, with rumors of ultra-bright OLED panels on both the front and the back, making it easier to frame your shots even in direct blinding sunlight, while the touch response is said to be optimized for wet fingers, which is a small but vital detail for anyone who has ever tried to change settings while surfing or skiing. As we look toward the potential release date, the patterns from DJI's previous launches suggest an autumn reveal possibly in late 2026 to capture the holiday shopping season, and the competitive pressure from Insta360's latest innovations means DJI cannot afford to wait. The pricing strategy will be the ultimate deciding factor for many, but if they can keep the Action 7 within the premium range, while offering these professional-grade features, it will likely become the default choice for every YouTuber, travel filmmaker, and extreme athlete on the planet. We are also seeing signs of deep AI integration within the camera's software, where the Rocksteady 4.0 stabilization isn't just smoothing out bumps, but actually predicting the camera's movement to create a gimbal-like experience that feels completely natural and cinematic. Imagine an AI-driven color grading mode that analyzes the scene in real time to apply the perfect D-Log and profile based on the lighting conditions, ensuring that your footage looks professional the moment you hit the record button without needing hours of color correction in the edit suite. This camera represents a tipping point where the line between consumer gear and professional equipment finally disappears, and if the Action 7 delivers on even half of these leaks, it will be remembered as the moment the industry changed forever. We're talking about a device that fits in your pocket, but has the power to capture the world in 8K with the precision of lasers and the intelligence of AI, and that is why the hype surrounding this release is higher than anything we have seen in years. Whether you are a seasoned pro looking for a B-cam that can keep up with your cinema rig, or a beginner who wants the best possible tool to start your journey, the Osmo Action 7 is shaping up to be the ultimate powerhouse that leaves no room for compromise. Stay tuned as we continue to track every new detail, because the countdown to the official announcement has truly begun, and the world of action cinematography will never be the same again.